Yo, yes now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now, people. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV, signing in live and large once again. Shout out to RIP, the punishment due 05, who was recommended. I checked this record out now. Very early in this channel, I did Miami, which is the first song of this record, and that's as far as I went with Razor. I didn't check out the rest of the record or any further of the band, full stop, and that wasn't out of distaste or dislike. I was just doing one song at a time, and I spread my seeds far and wide, but I'm happy I've had this recommendation, so shout out to RIP, the punishment due 05. What more can I say? We're going to jump straight in. Thrash, potentially crossover. United by Hatred is track number 1. It was recommended via the Patreon, so I appreciate each and every person who, you know, puts food on my table. To be honest with you, it's beyond love. Let's go. Metal and metal. Let's go. All the way from top. No comments. A very fast Slayer riffage here, like faster than Slayer done it with the trills. I mean, it's verging on a tech death style of riff, do you not think? Speaking of tech death, I don't really do much on this channel. I might do a bit of tech death, so I might do like the Faceless or something, you know? Let's go. Come on. Needless to say, this is one for the headbangers. Needless to say, this is one for the headbangers. Non-stop speed. Relentless. Moshing action. That was United by Hatred. We've got Violence Condoned coming up next. See the lengths of these songs? This is exactly what I'm looking for. This is what I want in Thrash. This is crossover. This is straight up crossover. I'm looking forward to more. Violence Condoned coming up. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to Razor, Shotgun Justice, the full album. This is track number 3 of 14. Violence Condoned. Let's go. Straight to it. Come on.
We only have 45 minutes before we start our show. I've already set up our gear and you know we were all and ready to go. Then the owner of the bar came to see us and he told us we wouldn't get paid. The thrust is the ball.
We're not gonna get paid. Oh no, no, no. The promoter needs knocking out. We know where this is going.
When the show is delayed, violence.
Relapse Records.
We packed the guitars, we got in our cars, we drove up, we never looked back. 6 fucking albums, still dealing with watches, I think I'm about to attack. Now I love all fans, but I'm sick of this shit. If you book us, we better get paid. The flash of the ball, I'll show the mistake has been made. Violence, condone, cough up, the dome. Fans irate, the time was late, they knew the band was gone. Tempest smoked a riot from the violent clash was on. Tears were flowing down his soul and paid to see the band. Bottles flying, underlying vengeance for the fans. Take me stand and never change your plans. The man is back to be used as fool. And never let the vicious get away with thinking that they're making all the rules. Cause if they think that you're a weakling, you better fight and show them it ain't true. Teach them all about a lesson and show them just what you can do. Revenge, revenge, it's the more than each and every day. Revenge, revenge, violence miles away is no way.
Sick, 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 sick. Just judging by the 2 tunes we've heard so far, I assume Razor's sort of edge, no pun intended, is the lightning fast trills, the hammer-ons and the pull-offs. You know, that flair of, you know, borderline technicality that the guitarists throw in on them riffs. You know, that's what I'm hearing. We got Electric Torture coming up next. Jeez Louise, man. I don't think these guys are really going to take the foot off of the pedal throughout all of this. This is going to be relentless. Let's keep going. Track number 4 coming up next. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Shotgun Justice, the full album by Razor. This is track number 4, okay? Entitled Electric Torture. Let's jump straight in 3, 2, 1, bada bing. Paddy Power. I mean, I bet if I was listening to this on CD, just track after track after track, or record, whatever you listen it to on, right? Just track after track, just intensity, just speed, track after track. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude, this band is punk rock as hell. They could have thrown any beat there, but we just got straight back to it. Come on, come on. Great riff, by the way. Very unique riff. It's groovy. It doesn't want to be groovy, but it's groovy. That bass. So just judging by the guitar solo giving this bass time to shine, this band's going to be what, a 3 or a 4 piece? Probably a 4 piece, I reckon. How many records has Razor got? 3 records? 4? This is a thrash metal band I can get behind. I would, maybe not this t-shirt, but if there was a different design or maybe just the logo design, I would happily wear the merchandise of this band. I'm not really a merchandise guy at this kind of time in my life, but this is a band I would represent. This is a great sound. This is such an intense punk rock infused, headbanging, push pitting, stage diving sound, man. We've got Meaning of Pain coming up next. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We're going crazy over Razor right now. Shotgun Justice, Meaning of Pain, track 5 of 14. Let's go. What an intense record. Brother Jew Lux reissue has got 20 songs. Let's have a little deke of what's going on in there. Am I missing out on much? We got live alternate versions. Nah, we don't care for alternate version. We're listening to the studio recording tonight, people. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. We're waking up now. Come on. The Meaning of Pain. You know what? This might seem as blasphemous to some of you lot, but I'm preferring this sound to what I've heard so far and I'll listen through to not municipal waste, DRI. DRI we've listened up to Thrash Zone now, and this is a better sound in my opinion. Clearly, you know, if I assume this band came after DRI and were influenced by DRI because I do hear that in there, but this sounds better, innit? This sounds way better. These dudes have got a real unique way of riffing. Like, some of these riffs, I've not heard the way they've phrased it ever been done before, honestly. Better, but crazy. Like I said, some of these riff. I mean, we're playing thrash metal in 4/4, but the guitarist is very unique. The guitarist, the way he lays down these riffs and the way he does it, very unique. I've not heard thrash like it. This is really good. Stabbed in the Back is coming up next. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV signing in. I'm looking forward to this one. Sitting at 2 minutes 16 with a title called Stabbed in the Back. This has got to be hard as nails. Shotgun Justice, listening to Razor. Give a shout out to RIP, the Punishment Duo 5 for the recommendation via the Patreon. Bruh, you've put me onto something here. This is sick. Let's go. Hardcore. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. These dudes don't take their foot off of the pedal. Absolutely insane. This is such an enjoyable listen. This is such an easy listen. This is extra. We've got the title track coming up next, Shotgun Justice. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Razor. This is the title track, Shotgun Justice. Let's jump in, shall we? Let's go. Bro, you hear the boom on them toms then? Here we go. 1, 2. Let me just say the production is sick. The production couldn't be any better. It's not too fluffed up and flamboyant and glittery, and it's not grim and dusty and letting the record down. It is perfect. No frills. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Bit of an awkward introduction to the vocal, I would say. Come on. Right, let me just say, yeah, this is my reaction to that. Great tune, consistent as always, but I feel this, I saw 37k views on this. I thought, wow, this one must be good, but it's purely down to the title of the record being Shotgun Justice. It's the title track, so it's going to garner a few more views. The intro was heavy. I felt rhythmically speaking, it didn't hold up to some of the tunes we had prior. And I'll just leave it at that. I mean, what else can I say? We're pitting regardless, aren't we? We've got Parasite coming up next, track number 8. Let's keep going, let's keep going. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Razor. Wow. Track 8 of 14. Parasite is the title of this one. And we're going to jump straight in. Let's go. Unbelievably tasty. Shout out to Rest in Peace, the Punishment Jew. Let me put some respect on that. I stumbled there. Devoted to Rest in Peace, the Punishment Jew 05 via the Patreon. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Energy. Energy, come on. This record is unbelievable. It's so intense. Yo, I listened to a few thrash metal bands on this channel as of recent, and I found myself sort of getting a little bit bored. of the old thrash metals, a little bit overplayed. Bruh, this is a breath of fresh air, honestly. This is one of my favourite records I've listened to on this channel. Come on. Come on. Insane. Insane. What can I say, really, at this point? Don't get me wrong, I got plenty more to say, because I got plenty more tunes coming, but so consistent. American Look coming up next, track number 9. Let's not waste no time, people. Let's keep this show on the road. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget the rest now. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Razor, Shotgun Justice. This one's entitled American Look. Do you reckon it's a fast one? Shall we find out? Let's go. Hardcore. Vocal sounds like DRI, doesn't it? Bro, these dudes played at Obscene Extreme. I bet the crowd loved that one. That's the right crowd to see this band to. American Rock. Just for Canucks. People think I'm famous when the flesh isn't done. I made a lot of albums, but I don't think you've heard. I was an American, I guess to be a star. I think the mother grave when I've come to the battle scar. Born a Canadian, didn't come from the USA. The underdog gets me, the body won't defend me. Broken man's cash is the play. American rock. The chance for Canucks. Never been a picture with the flash I've tried. We've seen it in our lives, but we're never satisfied. Live my life while I stream my whole teen homes. You shut me from my arms like a ride packing smokes. Born a Canadian, didn't come from the USA. The underdog gets me, nobody will defend me. Woman's man's cash is gonna play. American luck. The chance for Canucks. There we go. American luck. We weren't messing about, were we? I mean, we were just sort of drilling the same riff on that one. And it wasn't my favourite riff. But I did like the da-da-da-da-da chorus line. That was pretty catchy. It was placed perfectly. We got Brass Knuckles coming up next. Track number 10 of 14. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV signing in. Razor. Shotgun Justice, the full album. We're on track 10 of 14. This one's entitled Brass Knuckles. Let's jump in. Come on.
Pressure is building inside, strengthening desire to kill. Tension rips through my veins, increasing hyper-hatred in my will. Angered, I reach in my coat, my fingers find my weapon of brass.
Little storytelling number.
I'm fist in your face, a violent fix, I'm kicking your ass. Punch out your rights, fist fighting every night. Fracture your face, left you a total disgrace. No one knows the life I've been living. No one really fucking cares. I used to try and mind my own business until I saw society stare.
Come on. Fast. That's so fast. I don't even know how he plays that fast. That's insane speed. That is insane. That is mind-boggling speed, honestly. Making me think if they've sped up that instrumental, because that is unbelievable. I mean, at the very least, no doubt they need to throw this little stab section in between to warm your hands down, because you have to understand it's not just the speed, it's playing it for length of time, you know? That was... I'm not even gonna use any expletives. That was mind-boggling. And that was a very varied tune for this band. Normally we just tend to just fly through. But it was a little more of a varied number, that one. A couple of different sections going on. That was a good tune. When that riff first came in, that was like one of the highlights of the record, to be honest with you. Such crazy tight picking. Burning Bridges coming up. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We are flying through this record. We're listening to Shotgun Justice by Razor. Shout out to RIP The Punishment Jew 05, who's recommended this via the Patreon. Burning Bridges, let's go. Here we are.
Downtown Toronto, a Saturday night. I'm working to party till dawn. I just quit my job 'cause I can't take that bullshit
Come on.
I fought for my freedom, I'm nobody's slave. I'm just gonna answer to me. If that doesn't suit you, then out of my way, 'cause a goof doesn't want to be free. They want me to never burn bridges behind me. They told me that I was a fool. I told them if living means walking forever, then life is the stupidest rule.
This is that punk.
Wake up at 7, you're working at 9. What's saddest invented this scheme?
Real life.
5 out of 7 each week of your life is you're working as. Your boss is an asshole controlling your life. Your paycheck your only concern. What a disaster, you're wasting your life retiring, watching it burn. They want me to never burn bridges behind me. They told me that I was a fool. I told them if living means working forever, then life is the stupidest rule. Yeah. They want me to never burn bridges behind me. They told me that I was a fool. I told them if living means working forever, then life is the stupidest rule. I know you need money in order to live well, but why should you work till you're dead? Burn up the bridges and find a way out. That's the smartest thing I've ever said. I burn the bridges.
Come on. Brilliant, brilliant. What a great tune. That was that punk rock coming out in that one. That was that punk rock right about there. That was brilliant. We got Concussion coming up next. Bro, what more can I say? I'm just enjoying the ride. You know what? This isn't even for you lot no more. I'm loving this experience. This is a great record. This is a great record. This sounds like such a fun live band. Now, I don't know how old these dudes are now. You know, I tend to ear away when these bands sort of hit, you know what I mean, their golden years, because I just don't feel like they continue to possess the same, you know, emphasis and, you know, the same depth of connection to the songs as what they once did when they initially wrote them. But, bruh, I know a couple of independent venues that if they put on an act like this, it would be sick. We got Concussion coming up next. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget to rest now. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Concussion. That's track number 12 of 14 off of Shotgun Justice by Razor. Let's finish this record off. Let's keep moving. 2 minutes and 24 seconds long.
I tell you that I'm brilliant, 'cause I know more than you. I tell you I'm not arrogant, because I know it's true. I tell you I'm a sadist, because I love to kill. I tell you I'm an awesome when I got an iron will. I tell you I'm a genius, and I can swear life. I tell you you're not listening, instead with me life. I tell you you're a dying man, I tell you that you're dead. I tell you I'm a lie, don't believe it when I say. I still don't damage when I was just a type. And I drew it as stuff when I went through my pipe. Guess it takes man into an all of pain. The method of the server shot is from my face.
Come on.
I tell you I'm a preacher, and I was in the soul. Born to give the best, so you gotta take yourself. I tell you send your money, but that won't be yours. I say you haven't said enough, you better sense them all. I made a giant fortune, we got all these rules. The buy about the side of cash, 'cause they believe my rules. The sympathy for Mars, they really want to pay. I told them they're listening anyway. I still don't damage when I was just a type. And I tried stuff when I went down my bike. Guess it's just man to another day. The method of the struggle, trying to flip it from my vein.
wasn't a standout track, but it held the consistency. It's ruthless. I can't say much else to this record. I'm blown away by this record. It's incredibly intense. This is a headbanger's wet dream. This is absolutely fantastic. What more can I say? We got Cranial Stomp coming up. You know, with a title like this coming up, I'm hoping I got a mid-tempo mosh riff in here. Just the one. Just feed me the one, please. Just the one. Just to see this record out. That's what I'm hoping. Cranial Stomp coming up next. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. Coming to the end of Shotgun Justice by Razor. Track 13 of 14 entitled Cranial Stomp. Let's go. Come on. I'm moshing. These dudes came together and they said, you know what? We're just going to have to make the most ruthless thrash metal record of all time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Whoa. Oh my god. This band's better than DRI. This band's better than DRI. From what I've heard of DRI, this band's better. Yeah, I might be blasphemous and even say this is better than Muni Waste, to be honest with you. What is going on? What is their other records going to sound like? That's what I want to know. What are their other records going to sound like? Because you can't keep on with this, surely. Where do we go from this? Right, let's finish off the Pugilist, if that's how it's pronounced. Let's keep going. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV, signing in and signing out. Razor, Shotgun Justice, this is track 14 of 14, the Pugilist. I think that's how it's pronounced. If it's not, I don't care. This has been an incredible record. I'm going to do one last video after this, giving my overview, and I'll rate it out of 10, alright? Let's go straight in. This one goes out to RIP, the Punishment Jew 05, who recommended this via the Patreon. Any thrashes on this video, you got to give some respects, man. He put this on. Let's go. The big finale, yeah? It's a long one. 3 minutes 45. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Bro, why are they coming in with the riff on the last tune? The riff.
You said I was mad. You said I'm insane. You said it couldn't be done. You want me to lose. You want me to die. Don't want me to ruin your fun. I'm making a stand. I'm taking a chance. I'm living the dreams I had. I've got my rules. And I'll decide if they're good or if they're bad. Live fast. Die young. Live fast. Die young. If you stand in my way, if you get in my face, you'll meet the real me. If you're bringing me down, if you're pissing me off, you'll be shocked at what you see. I'll write it in blood, I'll pull my blade, I'll carve it in your chest.
Yo, anybody know about this? Decalius, Dehumanizing Loneliness, the full album, depressive black metal, depressive suicidal black metal. 3 months ago, 243,000 views.
I am the pugilist.
Live fast. And now we're gonna kick into the thrash. Live fast, come on. Here we go. I knew it. Is that other guitar just open string?
It must stress, you put me through, you put me to the test. I sleep at night, awake for days, you run me on my rest. What kind of fool, you take the fall, you thought I wouldn't mind. Get out of my life, get out of my world, I don't need your fucking kind. I will break your back in space, I will sharpen all my blades. I will break your back in space, I will sharpen all my blades. On tonight, I'm terrorized, from what I won't talk. I'll find your work, I'll find you at home, I'll find you on the block. I will destroy, I'll devastate, you live in misery. I'll rob your fun, I'll see you smile, I'll never let you be. I will break your back in space, I will sharpen all my blades. I will break your back in space, I will sharpen all my blades.
That's a great rhythm riff, that. Wow. You know what? That was one record I did not expect to end on a fade out. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. These guys can't smoke weed. I'll tell you that. With the speed these guys have played throughout that entire record, these dudes can't be weed smokers. If they are contrary to everything I've ever known in life. That was Shotgun Justice. I'm going to do one last video. We're going to give this a rating out of 10. I'll see you there, people. Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. Signing in and signing out. Yo, Razor. Shotgun Justice. We just listened to it. On this channel, you should have all of the tunes uploaded at this point. I mean, I did listen to Miami, like, way back at the start of this channel. So I bypassed that first song. And I just did the 13 that followed. We had 14 tunes on this record. It was recommended via the Patreon. It was devoted to RIP, The Punishment Due 05. So thank you very much for putting me onto this. Bruh, this was a mind-blowing record. To some, I can see it not necessarily being the best thing. You know? It's a very consistent record. So if you're not into what it's consistent with, you might not think too much of it. I mean, Razor has, in my world, has never been put out there as one of the greater bands going. Never referenced, never really put out there as one of the greats. You don't see merchandise much, or at least I've consciously not. I am part of a hardcore community as opposed to a metal community, generally speaking, but you would think that they'd be, promoted a little more so. This record was ruthless. Ruthless, toothless, yeah? Non-stop speed, power, aggression. Fantastic, unique sound. Even when it came to this crossover-esque, frantic, mosh pitting, head banging, crowd surfing, DRI worshipping sound, they made their own path. This was better. This was better than what I heard of the early DRI stuff. I listened up to Thrash Zone as of so far, and this record blows any DRI I've heard out of the water up until this point. I don't know when this record was put out. I don't know when it was put out. Somebody's got to tell me that. But this was energy. If you haven't got it by now, I really like this record. Normally, I tend to come in with a few ums and ahs. It was consistent, like I said. So, was there any standout areas? Not necessarily. There was no particular ideas or sounds or sections or songs I really fell in love with. Okay? So look at that as a downside. But it was such a consistent stream of high-octane, punk rock energy. I thought it was an incredible and easy listen. The riffing was very unique. The timing of the riffs, they weren't playing in odd time signatures, but whoever was writing the riffs had a unique means of doing so as to where it didn't sound disjointed, but they were just played in a peculiar manner that I have not heard metal bands playing. And that's not to say every riff, but certain riffs, you'd think, wow, that's different. That's a different approach to them 4 power chords another band would play. Definitely likes his trills, likes his hammer-ons, pulls off. When I first came into this record, I thought there was an air of tech death with what I was hearing with the hammer-ons and the pull-offs and all of that malarkey. They gave the bassist plenty of time to shine. The drumming was the pulse, and the pulse was just too many cups of coffee. Wow. Beyond coffee. Come on. They call this band Razor because they were sniffing up. Let me give you a controversial one. Am I going to return to this record? Not by choice, because it's too powerful. But what am I going to rate this record? I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I don't think I ever give a record 10 out of 10. Cocksparrow on here got a 9 out of 10 from what I'm aware. It got let down by some bits. Nothing's perfect. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's everything I need as a lover of thrash metal, as a lover of hardcore punk. This was a perfect blend of both. Vocal wise, I'm not complaining. Lyrically, some places were not great. I don't care. I'm not complaining. Could have been a few more vocal hooks. Maybe, I'd give it that. A few more gang chants. I'd like some gang chants. Does it need to be added? No, it's good enough as it is. This was a blazing record. Arguably, top tier thrash metal. Top tier crossover. And on that note, I'm going to sign out, people. What a fantastic listen that was. Peace.